Blow to Ace Magashule in the Johannesburg High Court today. Lobbyists asking to be friends of the court in support of the suspended ANC Secretary-General had their applications dismissed with costs. The three applications had wanted the court to declare resolutions 2 and 3 from the ANC's 2017 Nasrec Conference as unconstitutional, invalid and unlawful. They also wanted Rule 25.7 of the ANC's constitution dealing with the step-aside matter to also be declared unconstitutional.
Ace Magashule is in the High Court to challenge his suspension. This is contrary to his usual mantra that ANC quarrels should never be adjudicated by the courts. But before the courts can hear Magashule's plea, two applicants have asked to be admitted as the friends of the court in support of Magashule.
My standing in the matter is to support every prayers that Comrade SG has made, Comrade Ace Magashule, that his suspension be nullified and that his actions as the sitting Secretary-General of the African National Congress and the custodian of the policies and rules of the organization, his decision to suspend member number 1, Cyril Ramaphosa, be upheld by the court of law.
The so-called RET forces champions Pelane Phakgadi, Thabang Nkoke from the Fezile Dabi region in the Free State want the court to declare resolutions 2 and 3 from the ANC's 2017 Nasrec Conference as unconstitutional, invalid and unlawful. Those resolutions state that every member accused of or reported to be involved in corrupt practices account to the Integrity Committee immediately or face disciplinary processes. In addition, people who fail to give an acceptable explanation or to voluntarily step down should be summarily suspended. They would also like Rule 25.70 of the party dealing with the step aside to also be declared unconstitutional, invalid and unlawful. Other supporters will gather outside the court, even though the matter is being heard virtually.
Comrade Ace Magashule is being victimized. Not only is being pinpointed for ulterior motives, not only is being attacked because he stands for radical economic transformation and land expropriation without compensation, and everybody knows his views when it comes to the nationalization of the South African Reserve Bank so that it can benefit people of this country and focus on unemployment that is so rampant in our country.
This is a familiar script in the ANC. Magashule's lobbyists have likened him to former President Jacob Zuma and argued that he too will eventually ascend to the top position in the ANC. How likely is this? More importantly, what are Magashule's chances of using his political woes to rise to the top?
Magashule, unfortunately, did not realize that Zuma never acted outside the confines of the ANC. Even when the NEC said to Zuma that you must step down, Zuma complied. But his own people on the ground, the likes of then President of the Youth League, Fikile Mbalula, but the leaders of, COSATU and Communist Party mobilized support for him within the structures of the tripartite alliance, while Zuma was complying with the directives from the NEC.
Magashule loyalists want the decisions of the ANC, NEC and its NWC insofar as implementing the step-aside resolution as it is be declared unconstitutional, invalid and unlawful. But some have questioned Magashule's tactics, arguing that they were counterproductive.
All supporters of the ANC will rally behind the ANC against Ace Magashule. And that is why I strongly believe that Magashule has squandered his opportunity to ascend to the presidency of the ANC. He could have complied with all the political directives of the ANC while his supporters within the ANC are fighting for him. And that's why Jacob Zuma was able to rise to the presidency of the ANC, because he conducted himself within the confines of the ANC.
The ANC's 55th National Congress is due to take place in December 2022. The question is whether Magashule will be on the ballot paper as contender to President Cyril Ramaphosa. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Pelane Phakgadi in Johannesburg.